Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
Single best idea, short, sweet. What a great list today. Geoffrey Yu, extended conversation. Greg Peters from PGIM, extended conversation. Adam Posen, we got him in there around Ted Pick of Morgan Stanley with John and Lisa out at Davos. Just a really terrific set of conversations. Geoffrey Yu was just brilliant on the asymmetry of a pair. Now, in the equity market, it can be where's the bid, where's the ask. As a pro, you never forget the bid and the ask, and they can move separately. It's like time stands still. The phrase is the bid walks away, the stock starts going down, and your stomach turns over. In the currency market, it's a pair. So say euro dollar. Does the dollar go up in a strong dollar, or is it a weak euro? Is it a weak euro? Brilliant. Geoffrey Yu of BNY on asymmetry.
I'm going to qualify something Tom said earlier, that Trump needs a weaker dollar. I would say two things. Firstly, Trump doesn't need a weaker dollar. Trump needs other currencies to strengthen. And secondly, if Trump needs a weaker dollar, he needs a weaker dollar in real terms, which also means that other currencies, other countries, especially China and Europe, need to reflate better in a sustained fashion, in a healthy manner. So those are the two things. But yeah, those are probably out of his control because that relies on policies elsewhere.
Reflate's a really loaded phrase there. There's different types of inflation. There's inflation as you know it. We live it every day. Our team is apoplectic about the price of eggs out there. There is disinflation, DIS, disinflation, which is a lesser inflation. And then there's outright deflation, DE, deflation. Gary Schilling with an iconic book on that, easy-to-read book on it, where prices actually go down. And there's different kinds of deflation. England has a heritage with this, as many other societies. Worry in China right now about deflation. Reflation, R-E, reflation, is really undescribed. Reflation is some form of goofy process to reflate, to push up, to goose up an economy. And Geoffrey Yu later in the interview talked about they have to go to their fiscal space. They've got to reflate through a sound, somewhat normal fiscal policy. Somewhat normal always. Sarah Wolfe at Morgan Stanley, just brilliant. Ted Pick was on from Davos. How do you think Ted Pick is so smart? He reads Sarah Wolfe in Morgan Stanley economics. Sarah Wolfe on the topic at Davos, tariffs.
It's a study of magnitude and it's a study of timing. If we look back to
the x-axis.
Yep. The x-axis, of course. If we look back to the 2018-2019 tariffs and you read the transcripts among the FOMC participants, they were broadly looking through the tariffs, right? That it was a one-off price effect, that it wasn't going to be inflationary over the longer run, and they were more worried about the following hit to growth after the tariffs. Can we do the same thing this time? Not necessarily. It's a little bit more complicated.
Why?
If we're phasing in tariffs over the course of this year, it's going to be a lot more difficult to discern the effects of tariffs versus the effects of, just real inflation. It's also going to be a price level increase that's occurring over a longer period of time than normal. So it's going to be more inflationary than what we saw back in 2018, 2019. And so the Fed might be in a position where they're going to have to take cuts off if that's the case, or not cut at all, and kind of be on hold until they see all the tariffs play out and what it means for economic activity.
Sarah Wolfe, thematic investing in economics at Morgan Stanley. Just a great lineup today. We're really starting 2025 strong. We're on your commute across the nation. Major shout out to 99.1 FM in Washington, all the way up to frigid New England, 92.9 FM. I guess the cold is breaking across the nation. At your home, at your office, on YouTube, you can subscribe to Bloomberg Podcast, growing each and every day. Thank you for that. And on YouTube Podcasts, this is Single Best Idea.